The leafy seadragon, also known as Glauert seadragon, is a species of marine fish. It is the only member of the genus Phycodurus in the family Cygnethae, which includes sea dragons, pipefish, and seahorses, and it's found along the southern and western coasts of Australia. The leafy seadragon has an array of long leaf-like protrusions that come from all over its body, giving it the appearance of seaweed floating in the current. These protrusions, however, are not used for propulsion. They serve only as camouflage. The leafy sea itself utilizing a pair of pectoral fins on the sides of its neck and a dorsal fin on its back, closer to the tail end. The generic name is derived from the Greek words phokos, seaweed, and derma, skin, much like the seahorse. The leafy seadragus name is derived from its resemblance to another creature, in this case, the mythical dragon. The leafy seadragon is found only in southern Australian waters from Wilson's Promontory in Victoria, at the eastern end of its range, westward to Jurien Bay, 220 kilometers north of Perth, in Western Australia. Leafy seadragons usually live a solitary lifestyle. When the time comes, males court the females, and the two pair up to breed. From the moment they hatch, leafy seadragons are completely independent. By the age of 2, they are typically full-grown and ready to breed. Like other seahorses, the male leafy seadragon cares for the eggs. The female produces up to 250 bright pink eggs, then deposits them onto the male's tail with her ovipositor, a long tube. The eggs then attach themselves to a brood patch, which supplies them with oxygen. After 9 weeks, the eggs begin to hatch. Depending on water conditions, the eggs turn a ripe purple or orange over this period, after which the male pumps his tail until the young emerge. This takes place over 24 to 48 hours. When threatened, the male will perform a trick, releasing unfertilized eggs from its brood patch to confuse predators while it darts away in the opposite direction. It's not known if the unfertilized eggs are poisonous, but this behavior has been observed, so it's hypothesized that this behavior may be a form of aposematic coloration. While the leafy seadragon is capable of moving around, they can be somewhat lazy, remaining in one location for extended periods of time. One individual was observed remaining in one spot for 68 hours, although they are capable of moving for lengthy periods. 2. The tracking of one individual indicated it moved at up to 150 meters per hour. As with seahorses, the male leafy seadragon cares for the eggs. The female produces up to 250 bright pink eggs, then deposits them onto the male's tail with her ovipositor, a long tube. The eggs then attach themselves to a brood patch, which supplies them with oxygen. After 9 weeks, the eggs begin to hatch. Depending on water conditions, the eggs turn a ripe purple or orange over this period, after which the male pumps his tail until the young emerge. This takes place over 24 to 48 hours. And like the seahorse, the leafy seadragon uses the fins along the side of its head to allow it to steer and turn. However, its outer skin is fairly rigid, limiting mobility. Leafy seadragons are subject to many threats, both natural and man-made. They are caught by collectors and used in alternative medicine. They are vulnerable when first born, and being slow swimmers reduces their chance of escaping from a predator. Seadragons are sometimes washed ashore after storms. In some areas, seadragons are protected by law. Obtaining seadragons is often an expensive and difficult process, as they must be from captive bred stock and exporters must prove their bred stock were caught before collecting restrictions went into effect or that they had a license to collect seadragons have a specific level of protection under federal fisheries legislation as well as in most Australian states where they occur. So there you have it, a very cool looking fish. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out my others for more nature and science videos. Thanks for watching.